Hi again, I'm here with Dave Birch from Consult Hyperion, and Dave is an old mate because we're both big bloggers.
The biggest.
But yours are very much focused around digital identities, digital money, and innovations in specifically the retail payment space. So what do you see as like the big ticket innovations that are coming through, bubbling away right now?
Well, I would say, if the comments on the blog are a reasonable barometer of people's interest and excitement, which actually I think they are after this time, I would say there are 2 or 3 areas that it's worth focusing on at the moment. So one is biometrics. There was a lot of excitement around biometrics a few years ago. It sort of faded away because, as always with this kind of trough of disillusionment, the technology wasn't quite ready. But of course the technology is coming back again now, and it's in a much better package, much better format. So if I had to pick one thing to focus on, I would say biometrics is a big part of the next phase of evolution. Voice in particular, because of the obvious synergies between voice biometrics and the mobile phone as a channel for the delivery of financial services. Mobile continues to be a focus as always, but of course the mobile side is beginning to fragment slightly now, because the early hopes of some great alliance between all of the banks and all of the operators and the GSMA, that hasn't quite worked out. So instead you see more of a flowering of different approaches. If I had to point
Ladies and gentlemen, the racing will commence in about 5 minutes' time here in the registration foyer area. So if you could start making your way in, that would be fantastic. Once again, the racing is going to start in about 5 minutes. So if you can make your way through to the foyer area, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
Great.
You see both.
You're about to say if you had to pick one out.
If I had to point out a couple there, I would say it's very interesting to see how both banks and non-banks are beginning to bypass the operators in their frustration at the operators not delivering the handsets and services. In the US, you have Bling, for example, where they're putting the stickers on the back of the phones. Visa has announced its micro SD experiments. So mobile, but a different kind of mobile from the sort of thing we've been looking at the last couple of years. And the third thing is not especially glamorous, but actually regulation.